Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I focus on everything luxury, beauty, and fashion. Today we're going to talk about Chanel bags. As you are all aware that in recent years, Chanel did so many price hikes and now a classic bag costs about 10,000 US dollars, which is crazy. So today I'm going to share some tips on how you can get a Chanel bag for a lot cheaper. So if you're interested, please continue watching. Now, if you guys are interested in purchasing a Chanel bag brand new, I will recommend that you guys go to Europe because that way you can save between 20 to 30% off the US retail price. I personally purchased this Chanel wallet on chain last year in Paris and I was able to save about 30% off the US price. But obviously, I was a little bit lucky because the exchange rate was in my favor at the time. So before you plan your trip, always take a look at the exchange rate and go to the Chanel website to compare the prices between euro and the country of your residence to make sure that you're saving enough money which is worth your trip. I'm also very happy to do another video explaining how to save money step by step by going to Europe and also all the detailed in and outs of the VAT refund. So if you're interested, please subscribe to my channel. I know that every time when people talk about Chanel bags, you tend to think about the classic medium-sized double flat bag. But I mean, Chanel actually offers a wide range of seasonal bags for you to choose from. So if you don't want to go to Europe, but you still want to buy a brand new Chanel bag at a cheaper price, I have another tip for you, which is to purchase seasonal bags like this one. That looks very similar to the classic bags, but it's not exactly the same. So for example, this one is called the Golden Clasp. So first of all, the clasp on the front of the bag is a little bit different. Instead of the classic twist, you have this thing that you have to flip before you can open the bag. And once the bag is opened, I have some stuffing materials here, but basically you don't have the double layer, which gives the classic bag the name of the double flap. So this is more like a single flap with a kind of different design, but I mean it has all the classic components of a Chanel bag. It matches with many different types of outfits. It's made with lamb leather with very exceptional craftsmanship, and you can find a lot of seasonal bags right now for about $4,000 to $5,000, which is a lot lower compared to the classic bags, which are priced in the $10,000 range. Now, if you're interested in purchasing secondhand or used bags, then it makes it a lot easier to save money on Chanel bags. There are a lot of websites such as The RealReal, Fashion File that specialize in trading vintage and used luxury products, and you can find a lot of different designs over there to your liking. So I actually bought this bag from The RealReal. It is a Chanel single flap from the early 2000s. So you can consider this bag as a vintage. But it looks quite similar to the classic flaps, except for the fact that the shape is slightly different. It is narrower in terms of the height of the bag. And it's also single layer of leather inside, which means it's not a double flap. But I'm fine with that. And also another tip for you guys is if you purchase the bag in exotic leather, I feel that it's a little bit better value compared to the original price because back in the days, exotic bags were priced a lot higher than regular leather bags. So comparing to today's secondhand price versus the first-hand prices 20 years ago, you may not be paying too much more than what you would have paid at that time. However, if you're getting a regular calf leather or lamb leather bag, chances are you are probably paying about 2 times of what they paid 20 years ago to get the same bag. Now, If you want to get something from Chanel, but you don't necessarily have to get the classic bag or anything that looks similar to the classic double flap design, then that makes things a lot easier. I actually purchased 2 bags from vintage websites. So this model is called the Madame Mosey that was first launched in the early 2010s. So I mean, this bag, I don't know why it never gained popularity, but I personally like it very much. It has a lot of capacity, very similar to the medium flap, but it has a crescent shape, which I personally really like because it's, you know, different than all the other it bags that are out there. The design of the bag is still quite trendy in this day, even though it was designed 1.5 decades ago. Like a lot of people complain about this bag being difficult to wear as a shoulder bag, just because the shape of it that is quite wide in the base and quite narrow on top, so it's hard for you to place your arm on top of it. But I personally actually like to wear it as kind of like a top handle bag like this, or you can adjust the shoulder strap and make it a shoulder bag that's hitting your hip. So I like both of the look this way, which is why I purchased 2 of these bags, because I think it's quite versatile. It fits a lot of occasions, and the price is very attractive given that it's not a very popular vintage bag. I bought both bags at around $1,000 US. I mean, it's still a lot of money for a bag, but it is a bargain compared to how much Chanel is charging you for a new bag now at their boutique, which is 10 times more. So the last tip that I'm about to share may be a little bit unusual compared to what you have heard in the past. So my last recommendation is to purchase Chanel beauty products. During the holiday season or during summertime, Chanel would have some special launches in the beauty department. And during Christmas time especially, they typically will release a pouch. So kind of like a gift with purchase. And every year they have different designs. And I'll show you some of the things that I have picked up in previous years. So I picked up this one, I believe, 3 or 4 years ago from Bergdorf Goodman, which is a department store in New York City. And it's a really nice velvet pouch that says Chanel at the front with a zipper that has Chanel logo on it. Like this is quite similar to the capacity of a wallet on chain. And what a lot of people did is they would just purchase straps from Amazon and attach it to the side of the bag and make it into a crossbody bag. I actually turned one of my pouches into a crossbody bag, and this one is quite simple because this pouch comes with a little hook on the side, and then you can just purchase the strap from Amazon and then attach to it, and then you can wear it as a crossbody bag like this, and you can adjust the strap to make it to the length of your liking. So I think this pouch is very much worth it because essentially you're not paying a lot of money for this cute little crossbody bag, and you got some Chanel beauty products that comes with it. In addition to the holiday pouches that I just showed you, the Chanel beauty line sometimes releases small leather goods as part of their, winter or summer collections. So most recently, Chanel launched the Coats Couleur collection, and they introduced a lot of really fun summer colors and small leather goods such as this little brush holder, which I think is a very cute accessory for you to carry on the go, and that really elevates your entire look. And how cool is that when you take it out of your bag and pull out your brush from this case that's made with real leather and has Chanel on it. Last year, I also scooped up this cute little tweed bag during the holiday season. I know that this bag went viral on the internet because they have never done a tweed material in previous years for their beauty line. And if you attach, the crossbody strap to this pouch, it looks very similar to some of the seasonal bags that they offer within the leather department that retails for, $2,000, $3,000. So definitely look into Chanel beauty products, and I guarantee you that you will be pleasantly surprised. And there you have it, my friends. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. These are all my tips for today. I hope that you will be able to squirt your dream bag at a very good price. And I hope that you enjoyed checking out my full Chanel collection. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for your support, and see you next time.